Yep, she makes most of the money. All I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That
Mhm.
is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mhm. Yeah.
Listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I
Mhm.
might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In the in our society right now,
Mhm.
black women are making a lot more money for the
Mhm.
most part than black
Yeah.
men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job
Mhm.
and is a good man and is good to you
Mhm.
and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can,
Mhm.
because his gift may not be your gift,
Exactly.
that is okay.
Mhm.
That's not somebody who's beneath you. That's
Yeah.
somebody who came to love you at your worth,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And as
Yes.
long as he's secure in himself to
Mhm.
know that, yep, she makes most of the money. All I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you handle the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then.
Mhm.
That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mhm. Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, baby, listen, Tyler Perry don't go and get himself in trouble. Look, let's be real. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. I think they should have a caveat. You already know how I feel about these situations. I don't say women should date a man that makes significantly less than them. One, because my ego can't take it. Let's be honest, most men are like myself. The ego can't take it. Number two, because women also, when they're in power, tend to take advantage of it too, just like men do. Okay, and you find these situations abuse of power, we now in a situation, right? On both sides, that this happens. It's not just a man thing that my ego is only one. That's why relationships don't work. No, because women take advantage too when they're in that position of power when it comes financially as well, right? So we got both parties that will suffer in these type of relationships. This should have been a caveat. A caveat meaning saying, hey, art thou, look here, brethren, turn thy cheek to the left and turn thy cheek to the right. Turn thy cheek to the back to the center and say, hello, this is not something that is for everybody. This is for exceptions only. Now, he mentioned about some key things. The brother can pay a light bill, but he's comfortable in being able to support you in your gift and everything as well, which I believe does work if it is an exception. It is not the rule. Okay. It's not a rule to do that, right? Because that doesn't usually end in the best way and end in the best light. I'm not asking for any woman to go and start dating men who make significantly less that all they can pay is a light bill. Like he must offer something else. I'm talking about quality D. I'm talking about he a childcare minor. Minder. I'm talking about he cooks. I'm talking about he better add something else to that because it's going to end badly if all he can offer is paying a light bill and take you out to dinner once in a while. It's going to end badly. Okay, now it couldn't be me that could only pay one light bill. And I've already told you guys this. I cannot date somebody who makes significantly more than I do and has significantly more earning power than me because I know how quickly this turns into a disrespect on both sides of the table. This is a caveat. Turn thy cheek to the left. I've gone the wrong way, but turn that cheek to the right. Don't worry about that. Turn that cheek back to the center and tell to yourself, this is a caveat. This is not what you have to be doing. All right. It's not a regular basis. I get it. There are some black women that can do this and will benefit from doing this. But I'm going to say this is turn that cheek to the left, turn that cheek to the right, turn that cheek to the center is a caveat. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. So we're not going to do that for real. Yeah, we're not gonna make that a real basis. Any man out there is gonna tell you just accept a man. There's so many men out there that are good for you, but you don't want them because they're broke or you don't want them because they don't make as much money as you. If all you can pay is a light bill, then more than likely you are in the wrong business. More than likely you're not supposed to be there, right? As a man, I'm just being very real with you. I don't feel comfortable as a responsible man who's independent, who pays his own light bill, uh, to want to be in a position with a woman where I can only pay your light bill. I'm not comfortable being in a position where even if I have money that I can pay for my own bill, my own house, everything that, moving to a space where you are at and all I could ever afford was a light bill, I wouldn't feel comfortable there too either, right? Because I know how the dynamics seem to shift and to move. How are you going to look at me when you realize that I'm not helping you take some weight off your shoulders? And I always believe that. And again, if you're a woman who believes that, then you definitely believe in a man being a provider, but you also believe that men being leaders. Well, you thought that just because I'm talking about men shouldn't that men should pay more than a light bill, that I only mean that he should be a provider financially. No, he should be a leader in your home, right? And you should follow him, and you should submit, since you want that man that's going to be providing for you, paying bills, etc., etc. Now, if you're 50-50, we can discuss that another time. I think you should still submit, but it's a discussion that's slightly different. But you know, you're never going to feel comfortable as a man, and I put the word there, as a man, feel comfortable allowing your woman to take the financial load when you can see that it's impacting her. And in most cases, women are impacted by that when they realize they're having somebody else who's free riding and free loading. So unless you provide some extra quality benefits, I'd leave this alone. Okay, turn that cheek to the left, turn that cheek to the right, turn that cheek back to the center. It's a caveat. All right, appreciate you guys still loading.